Like, let's say we say the same example, right, where you just cleared raptors and your red buff and Krugs are still up, and you notice that the enemy jungler ganked mid. Can you
This
then either like that or from bot side, can you respond to that to just help your mid laner out, and then just go right back to
you shouldn't.
your
No.
camp? No. Okay.
And I'll explain. You're gonna have a surprise playing jungle. It's not a helping role. So this is what you have to do, right? When someone shows somewhere and is giving you information, there's no point taking
Right.
your bot side here. You should take his bot side.
Oh my gosh, I have almost double his CS. That's crazy.
If you don't know who I am, my name is Coach Leo. I am a ex-pro player and challenger jungler, and for the past year, I've been helping hundreds of players just like you achieve their rank goals. If reaching your potential is something you are interested in, head on over to junglegap.gg for more information. All right, let's just go through. Your goal is Emerald. We're starting from basically a fresh jungle perspective. Like, what does it take to get there? Right? This is what I kind of want to go through. Okay, so I would say the very first thing, which we just talked a little bit about, which is just champ pool. And you're going to go through an explorative phase. So you're going to explore champs. But then once you find the ones that you like, you want to like kind of limit it to 2 champs. So this is going to be the first thing you're going to want to do just in your own time. Like, you know, I can give you some suggestions, but ultimately you just have to do this. Like, how much do you think you would play? Like, how much could you play, or would you want to play League? Because obviously, like anything, right? I'm not going to kind of BS you. You got to play, right? You got to play a decent amount, especially if your goal is Emerald. You know, obviously it can take, I'm just being realistic with you. It is like a very, like you said, it's going to be like a project. It's going to be a competitive hobby. And like anything, you have to put time towards that if you want to see results. So obviously, yeah, you got to play as much as you can, as much as you can in your circumstance, of course. And then the main like foundational jungle fundamentals. The very first one you probably heard of it.
Twister.
Tempo. So what we're gonna go over, just these are just like the introduction ones as well, the foundational ones. Don't know if you've heard me talk about this. This is the one. Regular tempo and spare tempo.
I have heard you touch on it a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And for this, like, I guess like sub things of this is like clearing fast, like doing your clear fast, being back at your first spawning camp, only ganking in your regular tempo if it's 100% kill. And then what to do in our spare tempo, which is going to be things like, we'll talk about it when we get there. So these are literally, I guess before this as well, before tempo, there is just also, you know, your game plan. And this is just going to literally be, where can I get a kill, or where do I think the action will be? And then this also ties into weak side, strong side. So literally, I would even say that in terms of the early game, there's one more thing, which is just dragon and grubs, right? And grubs. For dragon and grubs, the main things that we want to think about is like, never start dragon unless we have a big advantage, because dragon counts as like an enemy. So when you attack dragon, right, let's just say everyone shows up, excluding top laners, it's 4v4, right? But the thing is, dragon counts as an enemy. So it's actually 4v5.
Right.
So if you start dragon with no advantage, you're at a disadvantage.
Right. That makes sense.
Okay.
It does a lot of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it owns you, especially early game, especially the first few dragons. Especially the first dragon when it's early in the game. So like the way you can think about dragons really quickly, this isn't like super important. First dragon and second dragon have like, they're squishy. But the thing is, the first dragon, people don't have items. The second dragon is like similar HP to the first dragon, but people have items now. So it dies pretty quick. And then the third dragon is where it becomes a tanky dragon. And then the curve then begins again, where you don't have as good enough items and it takes a while. Third dragon takes really long. And then fourth dragon, you have items now, so then you one-shot it again. So second and fourth, you one-shot. Third and first and third, it takes a while. Just like a little side thing.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's great.
Yeah, it kind of tells you like, oh, second dragon, I can kind of be a little bit more, we can just one-shot it before the enemy can test. That's why it's important. And for the grubs, because I'm just gonna like kind of draw it out, because the dragon health is like this, right? It's one big long health bar, and the grubs are split into 3, right? And the thing about grubs is like, it's a lot less committal, where you can just smite one and then just leave. So you know, dragon is a super tempo cost, which is why you never start dragon unless you're planning to kill it.
Right.
And you know, dragon is kind of like, dragon is basically telling the enemy, come fight me or lose dragon, right?
Right,
Because that's what you're trying to
right.
say. You're putting them in a lose-lose. You're saying, I'm going to take this dragon, but if you come and fight me, I have this big enough advantage to where we're going to win the fight. The amount of times you see new players just say, oh, I want to do the dragon here. Unless you have a big... Okay, so a big advantage can also be like enemy jungle shows top, right? Opposite side of the map or something. And it can be other things as well. Like sometimes you can, we might not get into it too much in here, but you can sneak dragons as well. You can put a pink ward down and say, oh, I think he pathed from bot to top and I pathed from top to bot. So I think he's going to be top side again. Obviously this is a little bit more. I think we'll just leave it for here for now. In terms of, so the grubs as well, like I just said, you can take one grub and leave. You can also, this is essentially like the dragon and grubs, to be honest. This is all you kind of need to know for the start.
So quick question, what would be, other than saving your tail, like what would be the purpose or the benefit of taking one grub and leaving?
It just gives XP. The first camp, basically how how the system works with XP is like the first camp that you take of a camp gives a bonus XP. So like one small grub, like the first grub that you take off the camp counts as like a regular camp in XP. So it's just good for XP, but even taking one is obviously what I'm saying is like you want to play for the 3, but it's not like starting dragon where like you don't get anything if you get off dragon here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's what I mean.
I understand completely.
It's non-committal.
Yep, I get you.
Yeah. So this is, I'm just gonna put this down here. The other thing, I don't want to get carried away, but I think this is something that I've realized recently that is super, super valuable just in terms of foundational jungle fundamentals. Downloading the enemy junglers clear. Now this sounds daunting, but I'm going to explain that it's pretty easy to do. And this is by getting a level 1 ward. And then what this can translate to is camp mirroring. What this essentially, this fundamental does is like, if right, this jungler here, and this is you. Let's say we've decided to clear from top to bot this game. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we turn up here and the enemy jungler has done, and like, let's say we're on the scuttle crab and the enemy jungle is just ganked top while you're on the scuttle.
Right.
Downloading his path would be checking his CS and checking his buff, right? Because if he has red buff.
If he's got 24 in red buff, then he went.
We know what he's done. Perfect. So that means he's done this 5, 6, right? And so what camp mirroring is it's saying my number 2 is your number 2. My number 3 is your number 3. You get it, right? And why this is OP is if this guy then recalls here and comes to his bot side camps and you recall, because we're keeping good tempo, which is part of this clearing fast, being back at your first camp. This is like keeping good tempo. Right, we're back here at this first camp will actually spawn at 4:15 or around, let's just say 4:20, 4:15. So if we're back here at 4:20 and then we're going 1, 2, this is our second clear, and then this guy shows here ganking bot, what does that mean?
That means his top side is probably gonna be open.
His 4 is up. So then what you can do is you can do 2, 3, 4, and then to your 4. Right, so this is like the foundation of downloading the enemy jungler's path.
Oh shit, okay, I get you. That's crazy.
Yeah, the ways you can get this is also just getting the level 1 ward. So literally
I usually try to ward raptors.
Perfect, yeah.
That's what I've always tried to do as a even with top lane, so I can get an understanding if I'm strong side or weak side.
You just chuck this ward right here. It gives you all the information you need. This is the same way as you're downloading the enemy jungler's path. And if you don't know where the enemy jungle is, you don't need to like stress about it. Okay, we don't know. We can't play off the basis of no information. Is there anything I'm missing? The weak side, strong side camps. I'm wanting to go in order here, but I'm kind of just going all over the place. This kind of relates to this as well. This weak side, strong side camps thing. And let me explain it. So let's say in this same kind of situation, he's cleared up. Oh, well, we don't really care about his clear. Let's say same situation, you cleared a bot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're essentially saying in this game that you want this side to be your strong side.
Because you're finishing on that side.
Right. Yes. And what this is going to end up, which also relates to, I'll explain this thing now, the regular tempo and the spare tempo. Basically what this is after you do a full clear, you have something called spare tempo, which is just spare time. Tempo is think of tempo as time. So once you finish your full clear, you're going to have something called spare tempo. You're going to finish your clear. This is again, the other thing is why you need to be clearing fast. You want to have as much spare time as possible.
Right.
Okay. So after you do number 6, let's say we finish number 6 at, I'm not going to say you're doing speed racing yet. Let's say you finish number 6 at 320. 320, you finish number 6. 330,
Okay.
320, whatever. The goal for your jungle clear, depending on what you play, let's say you're playing Nocturne, you should be able to finish number 6 at 320. Just aim for that. Because you want to kind of be on time for the 330 scuttle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm certainly not at that point yet. So
Yeah.
I'm finishing like 330.
Okay,
like
that's
right before
that's fine.
330.
That's fine. The point is that we know that this spawns at 420, right? So between 330 and 420, we have around about 40 seconds of spare tempo before we need to hit the base button. And
Right.
in that 40 seconds, the time is it's relaxed. You can go and gank bot here just to blow the 80 carries flash, or even, you know what I mean? You can walk in
Yeah.
here and place it and place a deep ward. It's very relaxed. You can, you told me, about like wave management, right? If your bot lane wave is frozen and you want to help them reset, you can go and help them reset it. But you would never do any
Right.
of these jobs.
On regular tempo.
What to do on you would never do that in the regular tempo. Regular tempo is your camps are alive. For example, you would never do 1, 2, 3, 4 and just randomly go and place a deep ward here.
Okay, that makes sense.
Never, because these camps are up. You want to always take these camps. You would
Right,
never
'cause those
do
camps
this.
are leveling up too.
Don't think too
as
much
you
about
kill
the
'em, right?
Yeah, don't think too much about the. This is also another trap I see new players get into, the whole levels of camps. Don't
Okay.
waste of mental stack. Just think about the resource that, like, a red and a Krugs, obviously you want to get them on spawn again, right? The main point is you want them to be on spawn, so then while you're doing these side jobs, your camps are spawning, your income is and your XP is constantly flowing. Once you finish like Raptors and you still have your red and Krugs up, you would never like just go in here and just like push bot wave out. That would be terrible.
Right.
And I would even say, even if you go and gank bot here and you burn this guy's flash, I would even say that's not even worth it, overtaking these two camps.
So like, let's say we say the same example, right, where you just cleared Raptors and your red buff and Krugs are still up, and you notice that the enemy jungler ganked mid. Can you then either like that or from bot side, can you respond to that to just help your mid laner out and then just go right back to your
shouldn't.
camp? No. Okay.
And I'll explain. You're gonna have a surprise playing jungle. It's not a helping role. I mean, obviously there are some champions that are a bit more stylistically like that. Ivan.
Yeah.
Whatever. Jungle, your time is a very crucial resource. If you go and help mid, let me explain why this is bad. Helping, meaning like, you know what I mean? Again, it's your regular tempo, so you shouldn't do anything that's not killing anyone. But let's say you do this. What you're missing out on and how you're using your tempo here, you may miss out on a full clear, which is going to happen where you're going to kill bot lane, or whether you're going to get like a scuttle crab or a deep vision or something like that. And not only that, like, let's say the jungle does this. Okay, I'll write that exact scenario for you. 1, 2, 3 comes and ganks mid. You're on Raptors, and this happens. The thing about this guy now after he ganks mid, is he is now behind in tempo. Let's say your mid like lives as well. Now you have information on him. You know what, you've got his path downloaded as well. So he's going to now do Raptors. You're going to do red. He's going to do red. You're going to do Krugs. So you see what's happening. He's going to do Krugs. You're going to be finished
I'm going to be slightly ahead of him.
Right?
Yeah.
And then let's say he does something else, right? He recalls. You're going to have a chance here as well. Like maybe he goes for a top gank or something. You're almost going to have a chance to either take this, or again, same scenario as before, you recall on tempo and you drop a ward here. Then he comes back here again, right? Really, really late because you dropped this ward. And I know this is a lot about like taking camps so far, but this is kind of like the easiest way for a new jungler to understand things is the regular tempo and spare tempo. He's going to come back here now late. You're going to be already on wolves, right? Because he's one camped out. And same situation again. Even though his Raptors are his Raptors are spawning a little bit like disconnected. So maybe it's Raptors and then here. It's like you'll have a better chance to punish someone. Just because someone ganks doesn't mean you have to retaliate.
Okay.
That advantage doesn't just dissolve, it stays for the rest of the game. Like, for example, okay, you know his path now, he's pathing top. Let's say you don't even go for this invade here. You can almost full clear and maybe take the dragon because you're using the information that he's top side.
Right, especially if you're like playing like Warwick, for example, or something like that, who can take dragon real easily.
Exactly. Yeah. You get it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So yeah, those are those things. I want to quickly touch on this before I think we'll get into a game, and then we'll kind of just play it out together. So queue up now. Yeah, queue up now. Because I realized are you gonna watch the game as I play? Yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you play, and we're literally just gonna make sure we do these things as the foundation.
Yep.
The thing about Nocturne, right? Like your game plan is literally going. So I'll run through like literally exactly what your game plan will be as Nocturne. Very first step, we're going to figure out, okay, which lane do we think we can get a kill in? Even though we're playing Nocturne. Okay, let's say we think the bot lane is where we can get a kill, which I'll go through why when we get into like champ select. Let's just say for this example, okay, it's bot lane. We want to go bot lane. So we're going to run here. At like 1:15, we're going to go drop a ward right here to track this guy. We're going to go clear our camps. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, full clear. Then we're going to run into the river. We're going to use our spare tempo. We're going to, we're going to try and gank bot here, or we're going to get scuttle, and then we're going to drop our next ward here again. We're going to drop another deep ward here. Whatever it is, we're going to use up our spender. As soon as it goes to that 4-minute point, we're basing. We're keeping good tempo. We're back to our gromp. We're going to clear down again. And what happens is this becomes your weak side camps, and these could become your strong side camps. So you want to try and spend as much time on the strong side as possible. That's why we're clearing like this. So every time these weak side camps are up, we take, and then clear to the strong side. But yeah, we're just going to full clear again, right? We're going to have this guy downloaded. So any information he gives us will retaliate. We will like respond to. Right. So for example,
Q popped.
Cool.
Lord.
Okay, so let's get straight into it, right? Let's run into it.
Yep.
Where's the strongest chance we can get a kill? So we have Renekton mid. Whenever I see Renekton, he's a nice board to play around, right? He has Ignite as well. Bot lane is Sivir Sonar, so we're actually just gonna stay away from bot completely.
Okay.
We're not gonna like. I'm not saying we're gonna turn our our lights off for bot lane in general, but in terms of a game plan here, they're not going to offer us anything, right? Whereas Renekton offers us a stun, he offers us an Ignite. So already we want to think about playing around Renekton. Singed has Flash Ghost. So Singed is also very hard to kill this game. I would say mid lane is the lane right now to go.
Yeah, especially with PTA, Ignite, Renekton with a million mastery points, you know?
This is the dude to play around, and it doesn't mean when we go through game plans like this, right? It's just like an educated idea of, okay, where do we think we can get a kill? What's the best chance? It doesn't mean we have to follow through with it, right? It's just like it's giving us a game plan.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't go through the Raptor start with you, so we're not going to do it. We're just going to clear normally. Raptor start would be really good this game though.
What is the normal Raptor start?
Raptor start is an 8 camp clear where you do Raptors, Krugs, red, Wolves, blue, Gromp, Scuttle, and then you cross back mid, and then your Wolves spawn again, and then you do Krugs again. So it's like a big farm path. It would be very good this game. We're gonna do the normal clear, just for the main fact of what we just went through, because it is a little bit, the sequencing is a little bit different with Raptor start. We're just gonna start red this game, but our eyes are gonna be on mid.
Gotcha. Now,
let's go red smite.
Does it really matter? Red smite? Okay.
It doesn't matter too much. Between red and blue, it doesn't matter. I would say blue for most junglers is the best, but red for Nocturne is really good.
Over here, right?
Yep. Let's go stand there. That's perfect.
And then this ward goes like right around there.
So in this case, let's just stand here for it. Yeah, let's just stand in the spot for a second. Check what champions they have, because getting a level 1 ward can sometimes be a little bit scary. They have like Yi and Singed and stuff like this.
And you're right.
And it doesn't mean we have to go for a ward every game.
Right.
I would say in this game right now, we're not going to go for a ward either. We're going to just hold our ward. Yeah, generally when you want to get a ward, you kind of ping everyone to come and help you, and you just run over and you ward their Raptors. But in this game, we're just going to, you don't have to get a ward. It's a little bit dangerous versus their champs.
Yeah, just like if I'm playing whoever top lane, if they have a Darius,
yeah, you can't walk into them, right?
Run into there. Yeah, that would be a real bad day.
So what I really want you to focus on is literally just focus on your on your speed. Don't focus on anything else. Don't focus on me. Just focus on clearing as fast as you can.
Okay.
And I'll speak when needed.
Yep.
We will smite the red though.
Okay.
And we'll take W second. Oh, good. Yep. It's a very good Q here.
Should I use my W on the camps, or it doesn't really matter?
No, it doesn't do anything. Just for the AS.
Oh, I probably should have saved that.
That's okay. It's okay. Doesn't matter too much. You hit them straight away. So Renekton's warded the Raptors for us. Beautiful. And he's not on the Raptors, which means he's clearing from top to bot. So we got his path downloaded.
Okay.
You see that, right? That Renekton ward? 2 points.
I didn't see him do it, but...
Oh, it's fine,
sorry.
it's fine.
Oops. Oh, I was mixing up my E and my W.
So Yi is still not on the Raptors. Okay, he's ganking. We're just going to keep clearing.
Okay.
But as we clear this, I want you to have a look mid. Like, I just want you to look with your camera to see what's going on. Okay, so Yi died. Right, Yi died. Okay, this is an advantage. This is where we're actually going to make a move. After the blue buff, we're going to go towards his Raptors.
Okay. Should I
And-
smite it? This?
You can not, don't smite it anymore because you already got it low. Yeah, straight to his Raptors. And we're going to take his Raptors.
Okie doke.
Now, because we know what Yi did, Yi is coming towards his red. So after we take the Raptors, we know he's coming to his red because we know what he's done. Check mid really quickly. Just to see this guy's health. Yeah, this is a mid gank. So smite this and gank mid. Yeah, I guess this guy backed off. No, he's still there. Good. Yeah, let's go. Hit him with the E. Okay, he flashes. Good, that's it. Take the bot scuttle. Yep. I think you might run into Master Yi, but we'll see in a second. No, okay, yep. So we're going to take the scuttle, and then we're instantly, after we kill it, we're going to press B. Because we're keeping good tempo. Pressing B, good. You can drop a ward on the floor here if you want. Just anywhere on the floor is good in the range, yep. And now we're going to build pickaxe, yep. Pickaxe and a pink.
And
Perfect. Straight back to the Krugs. So I want you to just recognize this, that this is what keeping good tempo feels like. You're on time for, or well, you're kind of on time for your topside camps.
okay.
You don't need to be there as soon as they spawn, right?
Just leave this Singed
Yeah,
alone.
leave
or-
this. I mean, you can throw some abilities at him, but you shouldn't waste too much time trying to chase him. Do your camp. Do your camp.
Okay.
Do your camp. So Yorick has no flash. Okay, so this is something that I want you to. You know, we just used our time mid. After we take this, we're gonna, you know, we just have our kind of eye set on mid. We're gonna keep clearing, but mid is kind of like on our crosshair, you know. Okay,
Yep.
Master Yi, good, very good. He's not doing the dragon. He's ganking mid. So we're gonna try and one-shot this with smite and then go counter mid really quick. Smite it, and then start going towards mid. Yep. Because we think that Yi may be ganking. So into this bush. Yep. Let's see. If he doesn't gank, we'll just take the scuttle. Okay, so interesting. He didn't gank there, which is...
I guess he backed. I don't know.
Yep. Not really sure what he's done, what he's doing. Back to mid again. Have a look. Okay, he's low. We'll just go clear our camps. So the game is all about, you know, that was a time where we shouldn't have got off our camps, right? But, you know, things like that will happen sometimes. Okay, nice.
Right.
He's not on dragon either.
He's topside.
Okay, perfect. Really good. Let's do dragon, right? So as soon as you get that information, have a little look mid just to see what's going on. But I think we're going to do dragon here.
Just do it myself, right?
Yeah,
Pull it out.
you just do it yourself. Don't need to pull it out in this occasion. It's good that you're saying that. This is a little thing of, we don't need to pull it out because they're not going to contest. So you have a big enough advantage here, right? You should try and get your Sono to help, like ping it to help, but that's a whole different thing.
That's
I think
okay.
you should be fine. And then instantly after we're doing this, we're actually just going to instantly base again and go back to our top side. We're just going to smite it and then base again. Hit the B button straight away. Boom. This is what your rounds, you know, each clear are feeling like. You know, you clear, you do something with your spare tempo, you're back to your spawning top camps. Your spawning top camps, you being there, you see how you're always here,
Yep.
is foundationally most important thing. Especially
Okay.
for a new jungler.
Right. Now, is it a problem that I have not bought? I mean, can I? Probably not.
Oh yeah, let's kill this guy. Yeah, let's kill him. Now we're gonna kill him. We're not gonna just let this guy live. Okay, never mind. He's out.
All right.
Back
That
to
works.
Krugs. Yeah, you're gonna get.
I forgot the spell shield.
It's okay.
Forgot I had that. It's all good.
Focus on the clear again. If Singe runs into you, yeah, you can kill him, but if not... Okay, maybe he is running into you here. If you hit Q, you can kill with flash. Yeah, you can flash onto him if you get in range. Flashy. Yeah, you got him. Careful with poison. Okay, you can stay here though. Yeah, good. Chuck a pot. And we just keep clearing. So in this case, we're not gonna like do the grubs. We're gonna do the red. Still
Red
can do
buff,
the red.
okay.
Yep.
Is it a bad habit to like always be holding my spacebar?
Don't need to
So,
worry about
like-
that for now. For now, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Yi shows mid with blue buff. So he was really low, right? How should we respond to that? Let's go take grubs. You see how the game is just about farming and then seeing information
Right.
and then, you know what I mean? Like whenever... Okay, we're on a pink wood now. So doing grubs is a little bit dangerous now. Ward it and walk right side. Yeah, just ward it over the wall. We're just going to go back to our bot side camps here. So our plan quickly changed, right? Because we're on the ward, right? And we don't want to like, even though we said grubs, you can just take one and leave. This is kind of just a better idea.
Yep.
See, look, Singe is going to check it now. You don't want to waste that time again.
Right.
Now, anytime, this is a skill that you're also going to have to develop as jungle. Anytime that you're doing nothing, I know this is like we're already probably a bit overwhelmed because I'm also speaking to you and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Anytime that you're farming stuff, because now you have ult, right? And this is like the Nocturne thing is like, yeah, you're a farming jungle early, but once you have ult, we kind of want to get active.
Right.
So we're trying to think about, okay, where do we want to use ult? Oh, bot lane doesn't look good again. They're just starting the grubs now, so smite this and run straight to the grubs and ping everyone that you want to fight this. Oh, they already took it. Okay. Never mind. That means Yi is there as well. Let's go take his raptors.
Ah, right.
Well, I don't know if this guy like sold it or something. I doubt this guy sold it, but yeah. Enemy camps first always. You want to work from back to front.
Makes good sense.
Something that we didn't go through, but important. And we can check his red as well. You're much stronger than Yi right now. You just have to be a little bit careful of like Yorick collapsing. So you see how this Yorick's extended? Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, okay, he's backing off. Take the red. These are situations you're gonna have to.
Oh, okay, he is coming.
Here. Yep. Let's leave. Let's leave. Just for the sake of people are coming. Let's take the scuttle.
Yep.
Oh, Yi's going in. I think you can kill Yi. Never mind. Good. He turned around instantly. Nice. Same thing again here though. We're gonna smite this base and go to our topside camps. So that's how we used our spare time there. We took his raptors, we tried to take his red, we took the scuttle. We have an item now, so this is also something we're thinking about. Like when you have an item spike, we want to buy. Boots. Perfect. Is this guy killable? Yes, he is. Try not to ult. Try and just lead with smite and use your spell shield. Okay, I think you still got him. Ult if you need to now.
Yeah, ult. All right.
Yeah, ult him. Careful now.
That sucks.
Okay, nice. Okay, keep clearing.
I did not even realize I was that low.
With a Nocturne ult, it is pretty... I mean, you'll get used to it. It has a fairly decent range. So you could have just like kind of double tapped it there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Okay, full clear again.
All right.
So this is already really... This game already for you is really... It's really nice, right? Because you're picking up free kills and you're farming efficiently. And if you can do that as jungle, you're already having success.
Right.
If you can do those things as jungle. And this is the point where, you know, if you play things like Nocturne and you don't have ult, you're even more kind of thinking, okay, I just want to farm now, because that's the kind of champ Nock is. Full clear, ult, kill, full clear, ult, kill.
Right.
Yeah, they took dragon, it's okay. Take your grump. I think he's ganking mid. Yep, there he is. See, look, you're level 9, he's level 7. Smite this, because you're about to have 2 smites. to his raptors. You see he just went topside. You have that little, you know, we're thinking about how to use our spare time again. Let's go take his
Yep.
raptors.
I gotta drop this pink ward too. Should I put this like here?
Anywhere,
you
yep.
think?
Just toss it down in a bush. Ward the next bush as well with your trinket. Really good. Let's go check for more camps here. Spare tempo, right?
'cause
We'll just-
yeah.
Yep. Check Krugs as well. You can walk through here without being spotted. Very nice. We're going to take Scuttle, and then we're going to back again. So things you can use to get out is just like, you can just Q. Yeah, good. This Q was nice. Scuttle, and then we're basing again. So as you base here after you take this, I want you just to watch mid with your camera. Do you think this is a kill here?
No.
Okay. I don't think so either anymore. But these are situations where you have ult right and you want to base,
Ooh,
but you
what am
want
I
to be
getting? First of all?
the hex, the one next to the boots, the down, the what's it called? Hex plate. Search hex plate. That one,
Hex
yeah,
plate,
that
this?
one. Yeah, we're building this.
Okay. Okay.
I just realized we built, it's fine. We'll talk about builds later. Same thing again, let's test the mechanics. You need a spell shield and smite him. Yeah, I think you can still get him. Make sure you land your Q. You can ult this guy if you want. Okay, cool. Cool,
Nice.
clear. So for Nocturne, right, it's very good that you're leading with Fear and you're holding your Q. That's already really, really good. The mechanic side of it.
Checking out awards.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. So we're just full clearing again here. This is like the perfect time to full clear because there are no objectives up and you have no ult. We just keep clearing. Okay, do the raptors. Again, another point. Okay, if there's Yi chases here, you can go fight. If not, you're going to go take his raptors again. Because he's again giving us some information here that he was on top side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, clear, just
Nice.
clear here. Oh, yeah, he's showing there again. Go take his raptors. Straight away. So this is what you have to do, right? When someone shows somewhere and is giving you information, there's no point taking
Right.
your bot side here. You should take his bot side.
Oh my gosh, I have almost double his CS. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now, every time you're doing this though, watch the fight. Can you go and impact this? I think you can. Let's go. Because it's not like you switch. It's not like you're just farming all game, right? When this kind of thing happens, you want to go pick up the freebie. Boom. Nice. Take his red. Anytime that you kill, don't think like Rift Herald here. Think enemy camps again.
Hmm.
Ward this again.
Okay.
The same bush you did before. Perfect. And enemy camps. Now, as you're taking red, we're going to see if this Yasuo pushes this tower, we're going to kill him. If not, we're going to take Krugs. We're giving ourselves option AB. Smite it. We're just going to leave here. In this case, we're going to just leave because we're in enemy territory and people can collapse on us. And now we're just going to farm
Right.
our camps. Scuttle as well. Scuttle is fine. And in this case, we're not going to base. We're actually going to stay on map.
Okay.
We're going to get super juicy. Farming everything.
first
Blue,
or-
blue, Grunt Wolves. Doesn't matter. Blue first is
Okay.
fine. Okay, so in this case, watch what's about to happen. Your raptors are going to spawn. You have 2k gold, which is fine. Actually, the dragon is also spawning. No, I think you should just be greedy. It's fine. Keep clearing. So I want you to just react with ult if there's a fight. If not, just farm. So watch here for a second. There's a fight happening mid. Do you think it looks good, looks bad? What does it look like?
Doesn't look like. I mean, it's Cassante, but I don't really want to mess with that
Yep,
because I have
good.
2k gold.
There's 3 people there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have numbers advantage. It's I mean I could probably maybe do something, but
Okay, cool. Base.
what's the point? There's 4 people there. They're gonna get dragon, but that's fine. There's 4.
Yep, give it to them. That's good.
Hex
Pick up your
plate.
items straight to hex plate and straight running to the top side after you build. Yeah, this is fine. Straight to the top side. We didn't go through this fundamental, but this is called match or trade. Instead of running to your Krugs here, where are we running? We want to run into their jungle again. Same concept as before. You're getting information right now that they're on Dragon. You want to go take his camps or the Rift Herald or something else.
So I'm taking right to his?
Straight to his. Straight into their side. Straight to his Gromp. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're having information right now. Look how many people there are bot side. And I think you can 1v1 this Yorick if he pushes the next wave.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just going to take the Gromp here. Taking all his bot side camps. Top side, sorry. Yep. And you're going to take Wolves next. Okay, can you win the mid fight? Let's see. There is... Yeah, there's 2 people. Okay, keep farming. Let's fight this. Let's fight this. Yeah. It is 3v2, but
there.
Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, that's fine. You are very strong, but there's no need to commit to it. Yeah, back to your camps is good.
Going to just do that. Just so I can see if they do it.
It's good, yep.
Or they're starting it.
So the reason why I'm kind of saying like, I'm urging to fight a little bit. You can go into his bot side here again. To his Raptors. Okay. The reason why I'm kind of urging you to fight a little bit, I want you to be a little bit... I do like how you're thinking about just numbers, which is great. If there's ever a numbers fight which is even, I want you to go straight in. If it looks good.
Okay.
Because you're really strong now, and this is about like translating our lead now. Their champions are kind of good versus yours just in this game in general, but let's look at the Krugs here. Singe walking in. We can probably chunk this guy a little bit, but that's about it. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, never mind, you can chunk him. Oh, they got some wads. Try and flash over the wall if you can. Good flash. Let's just try and get out. Keep queuing away. Just keep leaving. It's important that you live here, and I'll tell you why in a second. Run to your Gromp as you leave. Full clear. I mean, clear your camps now.
Okay.
Clearing your camps will help you heal. Number 1, and number 2, we just don't want to base right now. When you're low as jungle like this, you don't want to just base because you're low. You want to just clear your camps. Again.
Oh, I canceled 2 autos there.
Keep clearing. I don't think this guy can do this, but who knows? If he tries, if Sona spots him here, you're going to go kill him. Yeah, let's go kill Yi here. Even though you're low, you'll kill him. So get ready to ult on him here. Ult, yep. Perfect. Now can we take the Arakan? Let's try and take this. There's 3 people top, so I think we can take it.
No, guys, I guess they don't want to do it.
It sucks when that happens, to be honest with you.
That's okay.
Sometimes on these objectives you can do 2 smites if you have to, because it comes up again, but it's fine. Yeah, let him tank it for a bit, and then...
Oh. Well, that happened.
Uh-oh. Hopefully this guy can kill it. Okay, he can. It's fine. You learn the hard way. Arakan is kind of OP sometimes.
Yes, you do.
So let's think about what we're building here. Okay, so Tabbies is good. You can get the upgraded boots as well this game.
Just go right for it?
Straight for it, yeah.
All
and then we're gonna build a black cleaver, because I think they have... Do they have armor? Let me check. No, they don't actually. No. So
no armor at all.
Sterak's. I want you to build Sterak's.
Sterak's.
We kind of we kind of messed up our build a little bit with the... We were supposed to go Stride Break instead of Eclipse, but it's fine. It's always...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and buy a blue trinket here. As Nocturne, you want to buy a blue trinket so you can blue trinket and ult so you have vision.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It would be way too OP if you were able to deny vision and got vision at the same time.
Exactly. Okay, what are we doing here though?
In a minute.
Straight to their jungle. Straight to the river, not to our... So this is going to be a little bit different than the early game, right?
Okay.
Okay, Renekton's basing now. We can go for Scuttle, but then... Okay, Scuttle is gone. Back to our camps.
Did I show there? I don't know.
I trolled a little bit.
That's
Whenever
okay.
your team is playing like up, you want to try and also play like up. So you're in range to like ult for them.
Oh, like the tempo
up
lines.
time, down time thing. Exactly. Yeah. But we can just farm
Okay,
now
now
because you're
should I
team based.
should I head the
Keep
dragon?
doing red. Keep doing red. No, no, don't go to dragon yet.
Do that. Okay.
Keep farming. I know this is your team's gonna be like, hey, like we need to. You don't need to bodyguard dragon. Okay, you don't need to bodyguard it. Smite this
Fair
and then
enough.
start heading to it. I'm all about efficiency, right? You don't want to get there and sit there for 10 seconds.
Yep.
Let your team do stuff. Let your team get vision. You can always join the fight with ult. That's the great thing about Nocturne, and that's why you can have, be a bit greedy on this champion. Okay, so Renekton is top without TP. I think this is actually a bad fight. Be very careful. Okay, this guy's here now. Let Cassante engage first, okay? When Cassante engages, you can look. So you can maybe look at someone now with Cassante. Master Yi is a good target. Yeah, Master Yi is a good target. You can use ult as well whenever. Oh, these guys are hurting. Okay,
Oof.
that's okay. So, some stuff about Nocturne team fighting. Okay, this is not like a great game for you, I'll be honest, because they have a lot of champions that are good versus you.
Okay.
As Nocturne, you want to know who your food is. And the reason that's why I'm saying this game is hard for Nocturne is because you don't really have an easy target. So, for example, like if you're playing Nocturne into, I don't know, a Xerath, like that is primary example of
great.
what your food is. But this game, you don't really have anyone. I would still say Yi is like an easy target. Because he's kind of immobile. Once you land your E on him, he won't really be able to escape you.
Okay. I'm going bot first.
Going to
right,
the bot
get
camps, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just farm a bit. This is like down tempo, right? No one's in position, so you can just farm here.
Okay. So yeah, no, I hear what you're saying because there's a lot of disengage. Yasuo is very mobile.
It's a rough game. Yeah. So in
Yeah.
this kind of game, when it's a rough game, you just have to choose like your targets well. So I think again, like I think you could just go on like Yi or Janna. I mean, Janna's hard, of course, but
Yeah.
okay, yeah, we'll just keep farming until... And also Nocturne is a huge side lane killer, but it's also very hard to kill this Singe, unfortunately. You can just keep farming.
Okay.
So even, inactivity is... You actually outscale this game as well, I think, so... You have Sivir, Sona. Keep farming, yep. So Yasuo, I think, is an easy target in the side lane.
Yep.
So if he shows top here, I want you to go and try and ulti on him. Okay, 2 people showing bot now. Yi is also bot. We need to try and get Baron right now. Ping Baron, ping Baron. Spam ping it. Every ping you have, let's go. And then try and get there. And just do it. You're going to start the Baron here. Keep pinging it. Keep pinging on the way. Oh, okay. Janna wads it. Could be hard now. Let's get off it now. They can make it here now. The gig is up. Watch the Cassante here. Can we fight this? If there's a fight, get ready. Doesn't look like much yet. Yep, let's go. Kill the Singe first. Singe target is good here. You can ult. Maybe on the Janna. Yeah, the Singe is good.
Yeah.
Flash if you need. Yeah, yeah, flash if you need.
Oh. All right.
This guy
Mechanics.
This guy's OP. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
It is
All
a bit
over
of
the
mechanics,
place.
but like these are just things that it's like a play more. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Play more games, get better fingers.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all it comes down to. Don't
Yep.
be afraid. Honestly, if anything, just don't be afraid to use your flash. You know,
Okay.
2 occasions now where I'm like flash, flash, flash. Don't be afraid to use your flash. And
Okay,
like
gotcha.
if you mess up a flash or you mess something up, like you gotta go through these experiences to get the the feel of things and the limit testing of it.
All right. So now I don't have any camp. I think I don't have my camps
You can just
up
go.
right
You
now.
just farm whatever's the closest. Grump. Bot wave.
Yeah,
Grunt-
it
Grunt
should
wolves.
start bot at the top, right? So
Yep.
then drag us in a minute. So what is the game plan from here?
The game plan here is just going to be team fighting and trying to catch people in side lane. So like, for example, your entire camps are spawning right now, right? We're probably not going to be able to clear everything. You know, this is like a lull state. This is like a nothing is going to happen until dragon. So you're going to clear until... Actually, no, this is a case where you're just going to clear and do nothing. Because, again, usually as Nocturne, you're trying to ult on the Yasuo bot here or something. But the thing is, in this game, it's very hard to kill anyone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to take anything from it. But again, like if you see mid fighting like this now, you kind of want to try and get over there like straight away. You don't want to just like go to red here.
Yasuo?
Yeah, you can try and go kill Yasuo. You can go dive top. Like try and get active here.
Okay.
Try and go dive top. Ping that you want to dive the Yorick top with Renekton.
I feel like Yasuo might go after this bot.
Or kill
here, too.
Singed. Don't respond to bot. Responding to bot is like the worst thing you can do.
10 seconds on dragon. Can
Push
I go there?
mid. You see what your team is? Like, I want you to be a little bit about the uptime, downtime thing. Like, I don't want you to be going to bot here. Like, I want you to be ulting on top here, for example. Not
Okay,
anymore,
gotcha.
but you saw the chance, right?
Yeah, I did.
Instead of like, yeah. And now you exit back to dragon. Like, I know that we didn't really need to be here for this, but that's like the idea.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. It's like play with your team, farm when your team is in base or dead, and when your team is not in base or dead, and when they're playing, you want to play as well. It's very, very important that you're not stuck. I'm talking about farming like the entire game, right? But I'm saying now it's like it's important that you're not stuck in the mentality of just farming. It's important that you recognize like fights that are good because you're really strong, right? And it's important. Basing here is good because you have item you want to sync up with other people that are basing like Sonar. You do have item, right? Am I trolling?
Yeah.
I do. Renekton basing, you can just farm now, so you can do like Krugs and red. You see the difference?
Okay.
Like no one, like Cassante now, if he pushes up, you don't want to help him because no one else is in position to also help or trade something for killing him.
His right. Okay. That
He's on
makes
it. He's
sense,
on
'cause
his own.
Like,
Yeah.
he's on his own little journey.
Yeah. You can just keep farming here now. Cassante bases, so it kind of slows everything down. So yeah, no, we're gonna keep farming. The great thing about Nocturne though is that you can farm near things and join with ult. That's like the best. That's like why Nocturne is really also good if you're new.
Right.
So let's just go push top here. Actually, if Renekton's going, then yeah, you can do your Raptors.
This means they're spawning in like less than 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
That little like hourglass.
Yeah. Do you see that top wave right now? I want you to run straight top. Run straight top. Run straight top. I want to get in the habit of trying to pick and kind of shadow, you know, your top laner.
Okay.
And potentially ult someone who collects this top wave, but we'll see. This is perfect if you try and ult this guy. Let's wait a little bit. If the Yorick steps up. Okay, there's 3 people here. Wow. Okay, backing off. Pushing top. You see the uptime there, right? We just play uptime and everyone's here. Your team's actually kind of kind of smurfing it though, but
it sounds like it.
You know, it'd be terrible if our bot lane, if we were on our blue side camps right now, right? It would be bad.
Be pretty terrible.
Hit the tower. You can ult to follow something, yeah. If you think it looks good, you can ult.
I feel like I don't even need to.
Yeah, you don't. You can ult as well now. Okay, we actually do no damage with this build. We actually are doing negative damage with this build. All right, good. Good. Overall, I'm happy with that game, and I'm happy with how the early game played out. I'm happy with what we went over. in terms
Yep.
of like what we the fundamentals we were talking about before this.